Hey viewers, what is up? I'm Zach, and today we have a KN44, not a 94, considering I made this video already 3 times now, and I've said 94 because I want to call it my freaking AN94 for some reason. But it is a KN44. This gun is awesome. So, I know a lot of people have, you know, more use or more, I guess, time played with the XR2 and the M8 and a few of the other ARs. Man of War is a very, very popular one. I do not really see myself dying a lot to the KN94, which I'm not quite sure why. It does feel like an AN94. It does feel like the old AK from Ghost. And I know I mentioned Ghost. A lot of people do not like Ghost at all, but it has that really, really good AK feeling. Now, the AK, of course, in Ghost was nerfed at one point and was not nearly as good. However, I just like the feel. It also has that like honey badger feel. You know, certain guns play really well with suppressors, and this gun is one of the few. Not many guns in this game actually, you know, it doesn't work very well. I have had, of course, nuclears with the Man of War and a few other suppressed guns, but I will say if you're wanting to run around suppressed and not be seen on the map, and you're looking for that gun, the KN44. See, I keep doing it. The KN is where it's at. It just helps. So the setup, of course, is the only reason that you're actually really caring to watch this. So getting into that straight away, it's the KN44 with a suppressor, long barrel, and high caliber. I do prefer fast mags a little bit, but it's one of those things, you know, it's like, I guess, depends on the mood and where I'm at and all that good stuff. So it just depends. Anyways, so of course I got it diamond. Of course, it has to be diamond, even though it's the ugliest thing ever. However, hey, it's diamond, so that's cool. Now, I know a lot of people do prefer long barrel on the ARs, mainly because the ARs, I'm sorry, it's rapid fire. Wow, I'm sorry. It's not high caliber, it's rapid fire. I've been sitting here like trying to figure out, okay, so why was my gun so good again? It was because it was rapid fire. Apologies, guys. So this kind of reminds me of the hair trigger back in Advanced Warfare. It does shoot a little bit faster. It has the suppressor on it, long barrel. It gives you the range. It gives you a little bit more accuracy. It does not have grip on it. I do sometimes, I guess, I don't know what it is, but I like my guns to sway a little bit. Not too much where it's uncontrollable and they bounce around, especially whenever you get shot. I think the grip is a little bit better on this if you do end up encountering like where people are actually shooting you more often. This class setup is more of a flanking. People aren't quite seeing you right away. You're getting first shot on more people. If you're getting a lot of people that actually, you know, that are pretty good at the game and that are I guess the ability that they actually have that shot and the ability to have the timing and hit you before you see them, then yes, I'd probably run grip. It does help flinch a little bit to have grip on that I've seen. But long barrel is a little bit better as far as range damage, rapid fire, of course, giving you those little extra bullets, especially whenever you're trying to hit fire someone. This gun is awesome on the hit fire, and I would definitely recommend it. Now, I also am running Ghost, Scavenger, awareness, and ready up, or fast hand, sorry. I keep calling it ready up because basically that's what it is. It helps you aim a little bit faster in off the sprint, and that's of course what ready up was back in previous CODs. So overall though, one of my favorite class setups. I just absolutely love this gun. I use it a lot. I guess I did stop using it there for a little bit because mainly the gun itself was like really, really good, but I also was trying to get other diamond guns. And I wanted to give, I guess, a fair shot. I did kind of get into a groove where I used only SMGs just for the fact that you can strafe a little bit more. But I am starting to get used to this gun. It just takes a little bit of time to get used to ARs. And it's one of those few that you actually can hit fire and get a lot of kills with. So therefore, you know, I do like it a little bit more than some of the others. Now, this game was also a flawless nuclear. Flawless as being, I think I was 67-0. Now, what really sucked about this game, though, the only thing that I have an argument, not even an argument, I don't want to call it an argument, but this game, of course, they do not put people in the game after X amount of time in the game, which it kind of sucks. It seems like I always get thrown in the game way, 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 way late, but it doesn't want to ever put people in here. So the problem was that, of course, towards the end of the game, everyone quit out. And, I mean, whenever you see someone flawless on the other team, it is a little discouraging. I understand. But, of course, I wanted another 113-0. If you didn't see that, I did have 113-0. I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's still the only... Actually, I haven't even looked. I'm not even going to say that. But it was the very, very first flawless 100 plus. You know, people has had 100 pluses, people has had flawlesses, but it was the first that I could find that was 100 plus, and I wanted to do another one. However, of course, we didn't. I want to make 150-0. That's my goal. That is like my all-time goal for this game, and it will happen eventually. So 67-0. I did chop it towards the end of the video, so you didn't have to, I guess, necessarily watch all the boredom of me chasing around two people. However, I did clip in the ending part just so you can see that as well. Anyways, so if you're wanting to use a suppressor, definitely check this out. It is my favorite gun. I want to say the KN I have probably the most of my AR nuclears. ICR is probably the second, and I don't know the exact count. That's like something, you know, that is just a little hard to say. But it's one of those guns that just can outgun multiple people at a time. It's really good whenever people stack and you're shooting through multiple people. It's really good on the hip fire up close. It's, you know, you can hit people still on head glitches. I guess the only people that will give you the struggle is whenever you're having to play against people with the Shiva and the M8, just purely for the fact that those guys with those guns, it's a little bit harder to shoot them off head glitches, and most people that are using those guns are on them, plus the fact that usually it's either a one hit to the face or it's a couple bursts or whatever it is. It just seems like that's what I die to a lot more than the other guns. So, you know, overall, I would definitely say use the KN, and this game is stretching on forever, and I feel like I'm rambling. So apologies for the rambling. It's like one of those things, like, yeah, the video's so close, you know it's there. It's like, just give me the nuclear. And actually, I was like, I guess, stressing a little bit because, you know, you do get to the point where you think you're going to die, and I did, you know, get close to dying a couple times. And luckily, we did get it for the stream, and of course, this is a YouTube video. Anyways, guys, so there's the nuclear dropping in right there. I guess, want to say I almost died like 2 or 3 times. And of course, here's the final kill cam dropping it in. 67-0 with the KN-44 setup. Like I said earlier, you know, rapid fire, suppressor, long barrel. Really, really awesome. Fast mags definitely helps. Anyways, guys, until next time, I'm Liquid. If you enjoyed, make sure you subscribe and like. And until next time, I'm Liquid, and I am out.